Hey guys, Donna with Cypress Designs. Welcome, come on in and say hi. I had to jump on early. We've got grass and dirt coming tomorrow, so I've got mowing and moving of stone yet. So my evening is, it's already 102 out, so I'm trying to kind of let it cool down, but it's not going to get any colder than 102. So the first thing is, now I went to, Sweet Home Living. Hey Debbie, Sweet Home Living has a great recipe for these pantry cakes. Also, if you go to Pinterest and just put in pantry cakes, all the recipes are pretty close to the same. So this one calls for 2 cups of flour, 1 cup of kosher salt, but I use salt and it works fine, 1 cup of strong coffee, 6 tablespoons cinnamon, non-stick spray, and whatever you choose to put, make the mold in. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to take our 2 cups. I'm going to put that in. I've been wanting to do this and I just have not had a chance to do this. So it says 2 cups. You want to mix the flour, salt, and cinnamon. Hi Joanne, how are you? So we're going to put in 2 cups of flour, a cup of salt, just regular salt is good. Now you want to put cinnamon, and it says 6 tablespoons. Hey Sheila, 6 tablespoons. So I guess we're gonna do it this way. Don't worry about perfection. This stuff is cheap, so it's okay if there's more. 2, 3. I'm not very good. 4. This stuff doesn't come out really well. 5, and just a tatty B. Because I put enough in there, I think. And it doesn't really matter. Just do it what you want to do. I'm doing good. Hey, Melanie, how are you doing? I am going to go ahead and throw a little vanilla in here. It's my thing to do. Hi, Angie, how are you? And I'm going to throw just a little bit of, oh, this is a brand new one. We don't want to open up a brand new one. I want to put in a little bit of ground cloves. Okay, so let's stir this up really good. This is so easy to make. This is great to do with the kids too. This is where you can make your gingerbread cookies too. Sorry, this is how I am when I bake. I am a mess when I bake. I'm sure I'm not the only one who does that. How are you doing, Angie? Are you a first-time watcher? If you are, welcome. Hey, Sherry. Try to get in because we've got, like I said, we got grass coming in and dirt coming in. We have rain coming in now. So I'm not sure what's going on. Just want to get that backyard done so I can just sit and do absolutely nothing. Yeah, I'm such a messy Marvin. Okay, so now it says to spray the molds, but what I did first of all is I just put in oil because I don't have any of the spray. So just put in the oil, rub it in the pans. I've already done that. Now they say to put some cinnamon in this over the bottom. Let me get the right side. Can never tell which is the right side. So just kind of sprinkle it. Kind of like, it kind of acts as your flour. Kind of like that. We're only going to do 1 big pan for right now. And then I don't know how much it's going to make, so we're going to do the same thing in these little molds. Like I said, this is not going to take a very long time because the time-consuming part is going to be the oven. These things can take 5 to 6 hours to cook. So you just want to coat them. We may have to do more, but I don't know. Okay, so let's put that off to the side. That's going to sit. So the next thing, sprinkle additional cinnamon or whatever. Okay, so then now we're going to add the 1 cup of strong coffee. Ooh, and there's all my goodness. I get all the goody stuff out of here. All your grunge. Now this is my grunge mix. Now you can get the grunge mix anywhere. It's basically just instant coffee, vanilla, cinnamon, cloves, whatever you want to do to give it that good smell. And then you boil it. And then put it in the refrigerator when you're done. Hi Kim, how are you? I'm just going to try to do this so I don't wear this on my body. Because I'm not a very good, I don't know about you guys, but I'm a messy cook. But I like it. I love baking. I'm just a very messy baker. So get your hands in there. This is how you're going to get it mixed really well. And this is a super easy, it smells wonderful. You don't even have to cook this. I mean, you don't have to, you have to cook it, but you could leave it air dry, but my suggestion is bake it real good. Give it the amount of time it says, and then just sit it out in the sun. I told you it's going to take at least a good week or two to fully 100% dry. If you see some of this, it's really not mixing, grab a little bit more of your grunge, which is mine. It's not heated up, so it's a little cold. But we're gonna just take a little bit more in there. If you're a baker, you know what you need to do. If you're not, just play with it. Just gotta really work it. Get your arm workout in. And yes, and make a mess out of it. I went ahead and rearranged my room. I figured out, hi Devana, I figured out my room. I spent 6 hours in 100-degree heat yesterday. Really wasn't paying attention to the fact that it was hot because I have so much to get done and Kurt can't do anything because he had cataract surgery. So of course that leaves it up to me to do. And so I was out there and, normally I wear a regular t-shirt, but I wore a sleeveless. I'm making pantry cakes. I can show it to you. We're gonna make pantry cakes. They're so much fun, and these are so beautiful just to put on a table. So I was out there for 6 hours mowing, moving rock, pulling weeds, trying to get everything I could get done before the people come tomorrow. Oh, thank you for sprinkling. So now I've got the room. I vamped it all over. I've got it changed up, the opposite wall this time, like I had originally, and then flipped things around, and now it's like I walk into this room and I'm not claustrophobic anymore. Oh yes, you could use these for gingerbread men too. So the trick here is, make sure you cut it in half. The one that's going to take the most is this little pan, but just really make sure there's no dry. Now, you put this in the pan, you're going to literally, little by little, flatten it out, don't make it too big, and start pressing it up against the pan. Start with the back sides. If you make it too thick, it takes long to dry. Now we're only going to do, I'm hoping this will make the little ones too, but if it doesn't, it's okay, we can do that another day. This just takes a while to do this. Press it so it's just a good layer, but you got to make sure it's everywhere. So press it, but don't press it. Yes, fake bake. Hi Becca Boo, how are you? Oh, I didn't mean to. I'm a poet and I didn't know it, guys. I'm sorry. Welcome. But this one is really fun, and I'm excited because this is something I'm looking forward to for Christmas time. To making and decorating this stuff because it's, I can keep it out. You know how when you have you do a tray of stuff and you kind of want something that's just more decorative, but you don't really want real food on it? So this will be in my pantry. So again, flatten it out a little bit. Oh, I've got my coffee ready, even though I know I got to go outside and work. I got my coffee ready to go for when I'm done outside. I don't know about you guys, but I love coffee on a hot day. I don't know why. Don't ask me why. Now try to get your hands in there so you can feel the fluted edges. And just try to make sure it's kind of a clean, so it's down. And then keep going. This took me a while. The first time was it's heavy. These are the things you put at your back door when somebody intrudes. Seriously, you could hurt somebody with these things because they're so massive. And I've learned from doing this, just take your time, but flatten it out. Too thick, because it's gonna thicken up a little bit inside. But if you make it too thick, it's gonna be harder to dry. It's kind of hard when your hands can't really quite get in there either. Just keep going so you can kind of see it. And just kind of keep going. You'll see some spots you may have to kind of adjust the tops to make it look more round, but you're not going to notice that as much. And like I said, don't put it in there too thick. Now you have to make sure your center is nicely thin too, but make sure it's tucked in with the rest of the stuff down there. So when it grows, it'll all grow together. Now I'm sweating already. Well, welcome. Is it Becca or Rebecca? I like to ask, because some people like Becca, some people like Rebecca, some people like Deb, some like Debbie, some like Deborah. Thank God my name's Donna, because that's it. Hi, Crafted Freedom. How are you? The hard part for this is get your little hand in there. Now, if you got big hands, this is going to be a tough one, because it's hard to get the... I don't need the big pan. I wanted the little one. I like this little look. I think it's very dainty. And then these we will eventually decorate with frosting and stuff. I did my sister's. I made her some. Debbie's very fortunate. She gets everything for free. You mean you don't go by... Oh. I used to be called, somebody used to call me Donut all the time. Now they call me Dory. That's my new name. My posse calls me Dory when I'm on at nighttime. I just haven't been on it. I try not to get too late at night, because now with this yard stuff coming in, and Kurt can't help me because with the cataract you can't get anything in your eyes. So it's all up to me, guys. Did I miss something? Yeah, they used to call me Donut. I don't want to tell you even what my brothers used to call me growing up. They were cruel to me. I had 9 brothers. And let me tell you, they can be very cruel. So there you go. Now, you can adjust a little bit more. I try to make sure you're covering all the fluted areas. Try to carry all the fluted areas, flatten them down a little bit. The flatter it is, the faster it will dry. The thicker it is, the longer it will dry. And then there. So now it's nice and neatly round. Let me make sure I've got everything. I don't want to make sure there's no divots or something. Okay, I think we're good. So there you have it. Oh, believe me, my brothers would grab me when, we fought all the time. All the time. Our big thing was to grab rocks and throw rocks at each other. Oh, we were bad. I wasn't bad, but you had to hold your own in my family. There was no such thing about being a wuss. Me and my youngest brother hung around a lot and played BB guns. I played G.I. Joes till I was almost 18. My brother and I did a lot of fun stuff together, but I was a tomboy. Debbie was the girl, I was the tomboy. Right, Debbie? But yeah, too many in the household. But yeah, my brothers you take each other off, you may as well cancel it. You're going to have to fight that battle with each other. So that's pretty much what we did. But you know what? It's life. We do what we got to do, right? Now this one says to bake them at 175 for 5 to 6 hours. So what I'm going to do, I've got it at 200 degrees. Now I don't think you need to leave it at 175. I think you can bump it up a little bit more. So I'm going to go ahead and bake them at 200, and I'm just going to keep them in until I'm ready to go to bed at 11 o'clock tonight. So what is that, 6 to 7, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, that's about 5 hours. And then I'll take them, and then I will take it out of the pan and just pop them out of the pan and let them sit, just so that they can dry. And the best thing I can suggest is put them out in the hot sun. Oh yeah, let me tell you, I had to hold my own, man. You couldn't be a wuss, that's for sure. And I remember my brother one time, Ronnie, my oldest one, he was really cruel to us. He fed us dog food burgers. We're little kids, we don't know. We ate it, so we didn't think twice about it. That's, yeah, my brothers were something else. Yeah. But you know, you're a kid, you don't know, you're just doing what everybody tells you to do. And I survived. But yeah, back in the days, yeah, that's how life was. Now, you don't have to be too perfect, but just make sure you flatten them out and catch every corner. But yeah, oh man, like I said, my oldest sister, Diane, is 19 years older than me. Right, Debbie? I think she's 19 years older than I am. I'll be honest with you, I never even knew who she was.
That sounds like my older brother.
Oh yeah. I really didn't even quite know who she was because she wasn't in the house anymore. So it's a lot in our family. Actually, I don't remember ever sitting down to eat. I swear to God, we probably all just ran, grabbed some food, ate, and ran. Okay, there's two more. Here's two more. Is Corey on here? Hi, Cindy. Hey, Corey, how are you doing? Yeah, baking everything the same thing. She was 82, yeah. So we're 19 years apart. Debbie and I are, we're what, 19 months or something? I don't know, I don't do math well. I could never be in a space program. I'd be blowing up rocket ships and stuff. Oh, thank you guys for sharing. Okay, we're gonna go as many as we can. Again, don't make them thick, make them thin, or you're gonna be baking forever. So stick it in the center and start pushing off to the side and do your middle last. Because you want to build those sides up. I'm gonna go ahead and stick that down in there anyway, because then I can push the sides up. But yeah, it's funny. We lived in and I'm serious, guys, we lived in a junkyard. We didn't have money. Dad worked, Mom was housewife. Didn't have much. Days we didn't have food. One of the trucks would bring home with dented cans of food from the grocery store. So they gave those things to us. Hey, Beth. They gave that stuff to us. They knew Mom had all those kids. So, you know, it was tough going as a kid. But, you know, you learn how to do what you got to do, you know. I'm going to keep going. I've got to put a little bit more. So, like I said, you do what you got to do. I remember eating barley soup. I think we ate it for like a week straight because that's all we had. So you do it. We all survive. You eat what you got to eat. And God, my mom would make some weird stuff. Hey, Kurt. Mom would make some weird stuff. Dented can discounts. Yep. But this was our junkyard guy. He would just collect the cans. He'd get them. It was literally a garbage truck. I mean, literally a garbage truck. But then they also had semis, too, that would park there and drop off their load and stuff like that. And I know I was going somewhere with this. I was telling Michael this from Michael's Instructional Crafts. I was telling him, I said, sometimes I have to have my followers finish my words for me because sometimes I have that blonde moment. So, you know, you do what you got to do. But yeah, and I used to tell people the reason our house is green, there's no grass, is because all the chlorophyll is absorbed into my house. So I used to tell people that. You do what you got to do. I think people are stronger when you have less. I think you learn to, you know, push forward. You appreciate life better. This is when you wish you had long fingers. So you can get in there and squish this baby down. So keep going. Kurt's still on here? Hey, it's a miracle, guys. Kurt, my husband's on here. He talked to my daughter. I told her, I said, I'm getting on real quickly because I got to get outside. It's 102 out, and I got to get this stuff done. I want to get the yard finished and the mowing done, and then get the rock moved, and then I don't have to do any more. I hate it because then I got to take a shower again. Now, this one, I don't think there's enough. So you can see, don't worry about being perfect. I don't even know if he's paying attention. Hi, Wendy. How are you? Yes, you do learn. Resilience. Yep. Yep. I don't even know if Kurt pays attention to anything. I think he's on there, but mentally and physically, I don't think he is. No, just kidding. I'm going to grab a little cookie cutter. We'll just take a couple of these. Now, I found some old cookie cutters. Where's the other one? Well, I know I have more than one. Where'd it go? I'll just take these. Well, there's not much on here. I find these little tins, they're great for ornaments. They were $1 a piece. Little tins. I'm going to roll this out. Find my roll mix. There it is. Oh. And we're just going to roll these out. I'll see how much I can get out of this thing. And these I could just let dry or bake too. But, you know, it just makes you a stronger person. But my mom would make me weird stuff. I think one time we had like, hi Deborah Cross. We had, I think we had like kidneys, and my mom would make liver and onions. We had all kinds of weird stuff, guys. Seriously, some weird stuff. You know what? Where's my little? We're gonna just do Santa. But you know what? You didn't say anything. Ma put it on the table. You ate it. And didn't like it? Well, that's just tough. You starve. I do remember when she would bake all her cakes and stuff like that. Man, as soon as she bakes, it was all gone. It was like there was piranhas in the house. It's like you had little piranhas in the house. Now, growing up, it didn't really bother me. You know, you grow up with it. Not everybody likes it. I'm just going to stick this in here. I'm going to put a little stuff on that. Not everybody likes it. I mean, honestly, to this day, I don't think I really care for it anymore. I know my mom used to make it. It was edible. But not everybody likes that stuff. Okay, let's get a couple more out of here. And then these things will bake. And then I shall go outside and bake. If you guys are bored and need to come over and help me, you just come on over. I had to fill in the holes because the goofballs that the plumbers were supposed to fill the holes in from trenching, and they didn't. And the problem is I had to go out there and do it myself. I'm just going to put these in here. So I had to go out there, and it was like 100 and something yesterday, and I'm just going to throw those in there. I'm just going to keep them covered. I'm going to try to make it twisty. Wood. What's wood? What are your gray bins behind you? Oh, those are, this used to be a tall cabinet. Now there's a picture in my video, not my videos or my photos. This used to be one tall cabinet. It used to be 18 drawers high. I asked my husband if we could cut it in half and make a credenza with a little shelf. So he cut it all apart. I was a little hesitant, but he cut it all apart and it worked perfect for all my goodies. Yes, all kinds of goodies are in here. And I'm just gonna make a candy cane with this one. But I do want to show you all the stuff that we worked on before. Now this one, I'm just gonna make like a candy cane. That's my last. I don't really have much to go with that. And I'm just gonna stick a little bit of, what you call it. So these, I'm just gonna set them off to the side. Okay, so I want to show you. Now, you can go online into Pinterest. Hi, Jane. go online, Pinterest, and there's all kinds of pantry cake recipes. Whatever you want. Now this is a recipe. Now the one I originally used was Sweet Home Living. She's got a simple one she uses also. Now you can make these darker if you want, and by adding more and more stronger coffee, it's kind of up to you. But it's a simple recipe. And if you go online, just put in Pantry Cakes, 50 million recipes out there. And you can try different things. So these were what we worked on before. These were the cinnamon rolls as they baked. Why do I feel like I got a hair crawling on me? I have to ice them. We'll plan one day this week to ice them. Do these look okay? So we did all these. Now, of course, I'm learning as I go along. I'm sure I probably should have mushed them down a little bit more, but you know, we learn as we go along. So I still got to put icing on these. And then these were the breads. Oh, these are heavy now. These are good weapons. You put these up against your back door, and somebody comes in. These are my first two I made. Oh, thank you. These are my first ones I made. And now this is salto also, and it makes beautiful bread. Thank you guys. And then this is the one I did with the red peppers. This is just the flakes. What I've learned is go ahead and still put your oil on here and your flakes and let it toast. This stuff comes off. So what I did is I took it all off afterwards, and then I put Mod Podge, a lot of Mod Podge, and then I put this on top of it. Hi Cheryl Freeman, how are you? And then let it sit. And then I did this one with a little paprika and Italian seasoning. So you can do so many things, but isn't it pretty? Just to have it on a table. I mean, hi Shella. I mean, not a lot of people would know it's not. Actually, my grandson grabbed a hold of a cinnamon roll that I had, and he goes, Grandma, can I eat that? I said, no, babe, you can't eat that. So here's a couple more of them. They're just little guys. Thank you. Yeah, they are. You got to play with it. I think salto is just so much better than, it looks more real. And I did something different. I tried to grunge these with the coffee to darken them up a little bit more. I think next time I'm going to try it without grunging. Oh, try it, please try it. It is fun. So these are all the ornaments we did. The candy corn, salto, the ghosts. I'll have to one day decorate them. The witch's hat, the cat. These could be like tags. My witch's fingers. Remember I was telling you guys about my witch fingers? See, you make them look like a finger. See? And that's their fingernail. These could be toes. They're cute. I usually do them like this. I can make them longer or whatever. And then I drizzle them with red frosting. Yeah, thanks. Drizzle them with red frosting and put them next to a puddle of red so it looks like blood. Yes, I do like Halloween. So, but yeah, so this is the original one I made. And I didn't put anything in it. And this one turned out really good too. So I still got to work on it. So, you know, you just got to play with it every now and then and stuff. So these are things I got to work on. We did a little pastry shell. I could put grunge on this stuff too and then do something. You could put faux fruit inside here. But these are the things you can do with salto. It's a lot of fun, guys. And you, like I said, you can decorate with these for spring, for summer. Hi, Joe Moon. How are you? So you can do it for spring. You could just leave it like this. You can actually drizzle frosting up and down. Or you can just put a simple flower. I got this. Looks like I have gross stuff on my hands. So you can drizzle with this. Or just keep a, hi Pat Harrison. Or a simple flower. Isn't that pretty? I love sunflowers though. And then the baby one. This is the baby one. I put it in a little pan. And it's in a little pan next to the flower. And they're the cutest little things. Look at this. And they're hollow. And these, I just sprinkled a little cinnamon on top of those. And then like I said, now this is my first one I made. So this puppy's pretty heavy. You can see as it's drying still. Oh, thank you, Corey. See how it's drying? I mean, it's been dry. This thing is months old. But it cracks inside, but you notice it doesn't crack on top. And this is that $4 pan from Walmart. It's really pretty, guys. So, and then like I said, you can faux whipped cream in the center if you want, and then just put it up on top. Or you can create what they do at, if you guys have had Nothing But Bun Cakes. Yes, the old rolled weenies. Those were, no, that was, what was the, yeah, the cinnamon rolls were my old rolled weenies, as they called it. So you can do fun stuff with this, guys. And then like I said, this will take, I'll let it go until in the oven until nighttime, and then when it's done, I'll pop it out and let it dry, and then tomorrow morning I'll set it outside so it continues to dry. But isn't that a pretty pan? And that's only $4. And these are perfect, so you can rinse them out and use it for real food too. It's not just specifically for fake food. And then this one I meant to show you, even though I got the cookies inside, just ignore that. This is a salt dough also. This is your for your cake. So now what you can do is you can take your DAP. If you want to, you can build a platform in here so you don't have to waste as much DAP. If you put like toilet paper rolls, like cut 3 of them, and then put a cardboard on top of it, and then mix up your DAP, the stuff feels like there's nothing in here. Hi, Cindy. I don't know if I said hi. Excuse me. And then you mix in your paints, and then you get the pumpkin look. And then you can make a pumpkin pie. Now, this is the big one. The other one I made was little. Hold up. I got to be right back. I'll show you the little one. Here I go. Yes. Hold on. Yeah, I'll talk to you in a bit. You know me, it's not my live unless I run out of the room to go get more stuff to show you. So, see, this is my first one I did. And I think it looks pretty good. Now, for me to tell you what I did, I can't remember. I have to do another one of these and play with it. But it's solid in the center. Yes, I changed my room. I flip-flopped it. And then these are my, what did I call these? My little muffins, the strudels, streusel. And then I did another one that's like a streusel. And then I have my breads. And then these are my breads I made. I think this is my second bread I made. That looks like a nut bread. These are so fun. Hi, Kimberly. Yeah, my banana nut bread. But these are a lot of fun to make, guys. And they're kind of addicting once you start making them. It's very hard to stop. But I have no more room unless I want to sell stuff, because I have no room. I have to start selling stuff. I have no room. I'm impeding on my husband's office now. Everything's sitting in there because there's just no room to put anything in here. So, but I've got it all set, everything nice and neat where everything goes. So these will go in at 200 till probably 11 o'clock tonight, right? 6:30, 7:30, 7:30, 8:30, 8:30, 9:30, 10:30, 11:30. Probably about 11:30, I'll take them out of the oven and then just let them sit. Pop them out and let them sit on a rack. And then tomorrow morning, I'll put them outside in the sun. We're going up to 102 tomorrow, so hey, they'll cook out there too. And then I don't have to worry about dialing it to 99, 100, it'll be hot. And then the few cookies we made, I'll bake those also. So, but yeah, so this is fun, you guys. You gotta try salt dough. I think it's the way to go. As you go, you learn, you perfect, these are fine. I'm still gonna do another set of these. I have to frost them yet, but I still have to learn how to make them. I'm still kind of learning. I think they look pretty good. They almost kind of look like the stuff you buy in the store that, what's the stuff you roll? You know, those tubes. That kind of reminds me of them. So, but I still think they look pretty good. And then I'll drizzle some frosting on top of them. I'll make the white paint with the Mod Podge and a little bit of water. And you can do vanilla in it too, and it will give it a nice, nice, wonderful smell too. So those are all my fake bakes. My next thing I want to learn how to do is a Halloween cake. I bought my big one. So I'm going to play with the small cakes, and then I'm going to try making a faux cake. I want to do one of those weird creatures up on top and stuff. So that's what I want to do with these. So, yes, what do you call them? Are these the Pillsbury something or whatever? So, those are what I want to do. So now you got to go out and play. These are foam. I've got it organized, guys, so they don't have to go all over. I don't have to leave the house. I can just stay in my room. So these are spray foam. My breads are spray foam. My cakes, spray foam. The best thing to do, though, is sand this all down nice and smooth before you paint it or frost it. And it's easier to read here. Here's a pie. Here's a pie here. I kept dropping everything. So you can sand this down so it doesn't have a tumor on the side. So sand it down a little bit. You want some of it, but not too much of it. Sand that down to remove all those bumpy edges. Sand it and then paint it. And then you can just take this dap actually and make a big frosting. So you can add red color, frost it up and make it a red cake or something. Whatever you want to do, you can do that. So lots to do. I have lots of these that I went ahead and created. So if you have never seen these made, there is a video. Since I did lose all my videos, so I'm like recreating the wheel. So we'll do more things later, but right now I will pop these babies in the oven. Hey Mary, how are you? Pop these babies in the oven and get them cooking, and then these other little cookies I'll have to put them on a pan. So you guys try it. The salt dough is great. Pantry cakes, great. And you can use any kind of a pan. Hi Maureen. Any kind of a pan to create whatever look you want. Like this is a shell. And these are those Jello molds. You can have a little cup. So you can do fun stuff with that. So, but like I said, this is all I had tonight. I just wanted to show you this little bit of stuff. Tomorrow, I'll figure out what we're doing tomorrow. Right now, I got to stay focused on outside. Oh, thank you. They are a lot of fun. I mean, these are heavy. Oh, Lordy B. These breads are heavy, but they look like French bread with lots of stuff on them. Everybody's laughing at me like they're like, oh, too many. And that's all, these are all peppers, and they actually feel like bread. You could squeeze them. They feel like bread. So you can, like I said, you can do whatever you want to do and just have fun at it, because it's not fun if you don't enjoy doing it. So enjoy play with it. You'll come to enjoy this, and it's just nice to have your little display in the pantry. Now all my walls, all my shelves are filled. My pantry's done. All I gotta do is decorate a little bit with frosting, and I'm kind of ready for the holidays. Can't be here soon enough. I'm ready for end of next month. I start decorating inside for Halloween. It takes me about a month to do the inside of the house, and then it takes me about a month to do the outside. So yes, we are very Halloween-ish here. So, but guys, I'm gonna let you go. I got to get out there while I can, while there's daylight, so I can get working on the yard and get the rock mowed, and get everything ready for the dirt and the grass to come in tomorrow. So I love you all. I'll see you tomorrow. And like I said, go to Pinterest and put in Pantry Cakes, and you'll see all the different recipes, and you just kind of pick and choose, and you can add whatever you want to it. There's no rhyme or reason. Do your own thing, and you'll create your own magic and stuff, okay? Well, hey guys, I love you. Like and share my page. I appreciate it, and I will talk to you tomorrow, okay? Love y'all. Bye.